Are there sins you are ashamed of?
Wait a second. This house... No, it can't be.
Seems that our fight with Joseph was just a hallucination. Was it Ruvik or somebody else?
Mother would sit in her chair, rocking back and forth, killing time until the next service. She barely spent any time with us. I wondered why she even had children at all.
Miss Kidman, please tell me about your family.
Next subject.
No. We've prolonged this talk for a while now. It's important for our understanding of you.
They never gave a shit. Too caught up in that church of theirs. More like a cult. It was like a punishment. Nothing I ever did was good enough for them.
They abused you?
No. It was more like neglect. That's why when I just left, they didn't care. They never came looking, they just gave up.
And you never went back to them?
I did. A couple of years later, they were gone. Everyone was gone. It was like the whole town got up and moved. I should have felt something, but I didn't.
And how do you feel about it now?
The same. They can rot for all I care. It was strange, though. There's a statue in the center of town, an angel with its head in its hands. I used to just stare at it when I was young, thinking it was sad. But now, I felt like even that statue knew how pitiful life was there. What a terrible place.
Well, I guess now we know what led to Kidman's juvenile detention center related upbringing. Although, again, church. That sounds familiar. Huh. Well, I guess Kidman was connected to Ruvik before she even knew about him. Looks like Cedar Hill is where she grew up.
Leslie! Leslie, stop!
Damn. So close.
At night, I would stare up at the statue lit up in the center of town. It looked like it was crying for all the wasted life in that place.
Did it get darker? Or is it just me?
A piece of my past. STEM must be creating this.
Deja vu. The tension's getting to you, isn't it? Yeah, this part freaks me out too. Makes you feel like something's watching. Something out there in the dark. I'm scared of the dark, you know. I have been since I was a little kid. It's the fear of the unknown that does it for me. You never know what might be out there, crawling around in the shadows, waiting to jump out at you. And how can you know? Even if you've got a flashlight, you can only see where it's pointing.
In life, we constantly search for a place we feel safe, a home we can always come back to. We imagine that place in our minds and are drawn to it. You had a home, but now that place is here with us.
Maybe in a way Mobius is Kidman's home. Or maybe they've just brainwashed her to think that. But either way, from the way she acts towards the administrator, it sounds like she doesn't believe it. Not much of a safe place, is it, Peppy?
Reuben has no idea what he's done. It's not surprising that he doesn't care either. He was never motivated by fear of Mobius. The STEM prototype works, but only when connected to Reuben. I've checked the details, and he customized the whole system to only operate with his own brainwave pattern. I left him alone with the device for far too long. Trusted him too much, and despite all my knowledge in the field, it's past the point of fixing. I can't just flip a switch. And that's not the worst of it. They know as well. I'm not going to take the blame for this. I will drag him here and make him fix it. I can't imagine what they will do to him if he doesn't.
Well, now that flashback with the government muscle kidnapping Ruvik that we saw as Sebastian, makes a little more sense. Jimenez and Ruvik had a very backstabbing relationship. Jimenez stole Ruvik's research and his prototype for STEM to get in the door at Mobius. And I guess that's Ruvik's form of payback, to make himself the only one able to use it. Lord Sadler.
The bell. They're drawn to it. Please let it be Leslie. I've got to get to him before those things do.
Seems like a good idea. However, Kidman, it might behoove you to be a little bit quieter about it. She and Sebastian do share one common trait. They just love talking to themselves, don't they? Oh, what is this nonsense? This is fine. Just gotta not freak out. Crap. Okay. Seems that guy had a problem with premature detonation. Seems they have a pretty short attention span, too. You know, this makes me recall something from Sebastian's version of the events, let's say. At the start of chapter 7? The chapter where you start in the church at Cedar Hill, you can hear Kidman and Leslie below the floor. So I suppose, in a way, things are a little familiar, even if right now they look a bit strange. So let's catch up to him, why don't we?
That's the bell from the floor. That should get them away from the gate.
Help! Help! They're here! He's here!
Gonna be hearing some more chatterboxing from Leslie, by the way. He doesn't say much in The Evil Within, but in the assignment, he's quite a bit more vocal about his fear of, I don't know, Ruvik. Something tells me Ruvik wouldn't go down with an axe to the head. He, might not be similarly affected by that. Okay. This should serve as an ample distraction. I hope. Alright, here's our window. Don't fuck it up, Kidman. Oh, crap. Just get out of here. Just book it. Hey, buddy, open up.
Leslie, it's all right. It's safe now. You can let me in.
Safe? It's safe now?
Come on, man, hurry it up.
Hurt.
Yeah, that was close.
He's here.
Finally found you. You're not hurt, are you?
Getting stronger. Can't get away.
We'll be fine, Leslie.
Church.
How am I gonna get us out of here?
Church, please.
The church.
Please, church. Church.
All right, come on. Stay close to me. I'll protect you.
Church.
Well, now we've got Leslie with us. Leslie, come on, man. Probably not a good idea for you to go ahead. I'll take the lead. What did you do? I turned my back for 1 second, and immediately the ceiling starts collapsing right on top of you. Jeez. What are you looking at? What? Jesus. We probably should get to that church now. Got a feeling Ruvik's getting a bit antsy. Hey, look. This is where Joseph was standing when he had the sniper rifle.
See, Leslie? We're almost there. Just a little further.
Provided there are no, let us say, pit stops along the way.
What the hell? You've got to be kidding me.
So close, and yet so far. What's this? Bit of self-reflection in your puzzles, huh, Kidman?
Shit. Leslie, you've got to hide. Don't come out until I call you.
Oh, yeah. I guess this must have been before Sebastian dealt with the twins. Great. Well, let's just get this puzzle done fast and get the hell out of here.
I guess you could say I started young. I would sneak into the graveyard, steal the statues, and hide them. I wanted people to think they were cursed. But every morning they were back in their right place.
Maybe they were cursed. Just not in the way you expected.
I had enough. When I knew I could survive on my own, I left and told myself I would never come back.
I know how you feel, Kidman. Why don't we just let that twin hang out in there? Not his time to shine quite yet. In the meantime, let's solve this puzzle. For each pedestal, we have to put a statue that corresponds to the verse of the note. Or the line, I suppose. It's not a poem, it's just a note. And once we've done that, our way is open. Symbolically.
The church is right ahead. It should be a little safer in there.
I have a feeling the door was open the whole time. Kidman just didn't know it.
Ugh, damn it!
Uh-oh. Well, they weren't gonna let us get away without having to dodge one of these guys, I guess. This is fine. Everything's fine. Alright, fuck it, I'm out of here.
We should go.
Alright. Safety, here we come. Man, I hate this place.
Get you. Church. Save. Get you.
It's all right. I'm here. Nothing is going to get you. You have to stay with me. There's no other way.
He's here!
Ruvik, what do you want with me?
You. I'm just making sure you're doing your job. Just like me, I doubt they want damaged goods.
Back up! He's coming with me.
Oh, I hope so. I needn't remind you the consequences for failure. Your people aren't the only ones counting on this boy. You need him to get out.
As do I. We're all their pawns, eventual victims. They killed me. They ripped me apart and took what they needed. I will destroy what they wish to control.
Ruvik? Stop it! Let him go!
He is my vessel. I am in control.
I sense a conflict of interest. Just what was your mission exactly? Do you think their all-prying eyes can't see and hear? They've been watching you, kid.
What are you doing, kid? You are to bring the boy back to us.
No! I can't! If I bring Leslie out, Ruvik comes with him. We don't know what he's capable of. I can't let that happen.
You swore allegiance, but you are not in a position to make decisions like this. This is not acceptable behavior. You will bring us back that boy. Run all you want, kid. You can't escape. Like everyone else that crosses us, we will hunt you down. Come back, kid. You have a job to do.
Catch me if you can, fucker.
Enough games. Stop running.
So it seems it's too late for us to bring Leslie out. Ruvik already has control of him, at least partially. Which means there's only one chance left. We gotta kill him before Ruvik can take over him. And also we have to not die, that would be nice. Come on, sunlight. Where are you?
We can't have you acting on your own. You will follow us.
It was our assignment to bring Leslie back out of STEM alive. But we couldn't do it. Ruvik already had him. And now we have to face the consequences.
Come
back, kid. You will bring us back that boy.